Shit.
Are you live, man? You're live, man.
Yeah.
But I cannot hear them.
Yeah, no, but mixer, you have to talk. So, when I think I mean more than laptop I carry it, not get mixer and waiting set. The whatever you get an adapter.
No.
Okay, but we are live. Why, Dr. Fuller?
Why they use them? Why don't you use phone for Fuller?
The phone. They tell me questions. Where is our phone? Let's connect.
Look at there. Look at there.
Yeah, give me get Fatia. Yeah, let's go live with the phone. Yeah, we they live. Yeah, we they live now. Yeah. Give Fatia, let Fatia come meet me. Yeah. Oh no, connect on the phone. Give Fatia, yeah. So yeah. Okay, yeah. Fatia for the other side, yes.
Because if Fatima dey use am, and your phone for forget.
Okay. Click, go now with Facebook page and see if they. Yeah, Facebook or YouTube, yeah. Let's see if they. My phone the dynamic, I want just wait. Fatia, come this way. So what we're gonna do is. When you. I don't know. Safi! You want? Fatia, Ubangi and Safi there. You don't come in? I want to reserve until holding down with it because the battery dies. We're going. Nipsa! Yeah. Nipsa! No, that's at 12 o'clock then give me. Okay, don't worry. If they give me small speech, they live. Or program, just give me small speech.
I've been out in the streets.
Yeah.
I've been trying to talk to them because we don't need it before. Tell them say they can.
Okay.
I make a late, so they expect me.
You're not late, yeah. Well, go talk to the organizers and you can say, oh, it's that as well. Oh, I forget that. Hey, not about the students. No. Sublime.
Yeah.
Pardon my manners.
No, it's a all. They still all
It's
TV.
agree.
It's TV. Don't see all.
All.
But you don't need to face to
I mean,
face.
I'm more.
What time they decide don't go down the street? And you don't go there.
Yeah, you don't go there. You don't get all this, but you don't go there before.
You don't go there.
Don't
That's what I did. I said I don't go there to go tell them say.
Okay.
the whole inside.
You want to make small speech? Then they're doing things. No, make small speech. Then they're doing.
Yeah, good afternoon and good morning, listeners and viewers. This is the voice of Mixer. Today, Leoneans all over the United Kingdom come out for calm, seek for intervention of the international community in ensuring that democracy is restored in our country. So, in order for us to succeed, this is the reason why the Sierra Leoneans can come on today for camp protest. Everybody knows in June 24th, they will conduct election at Sierra Leone, and the election will then conduct at Sierra Leone. Everybody knows the election was rigged, and as a result of that, Sierra Leoneans then dissatisfied simply because Kone, when the ECSL chairman, who also doubled as SLPP member, a flawlessly announced, say, Julius Maada is the president of Sierra Leone. So for that reason, therefore, Sierra Leoneans then fed up. They say the results are not able to affect the count for the simple fact that both the national and international observers asked for making projected results, but it refused for projected results. So as a result of that, nobody now believes say the 56% where it talks say the SLPP president win, not able to reflect the count. So we really against that, and this is why we don't take to the streets of London today. We don't come down the street for can present a position statement so that the international institutions, the international body then go able to intervene and restore back democracy in our country. Thank you ever so much from Mixer.
Okay, sure, yeah. You too. Okay, we like here. Mix, I get for sure and out. Get for sure, get for turn up. You come here later. I start to picture, yeah.
This way, right?
Yeah. Then the car will answer. Cancel.
Okay.
Car will answer, yeah.
This way now, yeah? Okay. This na Westminster na London. As you can see, a whole lot of Sierra Leoneans can come out today for camp protest for me to save democracy in Sierra Leone. We all know say the democracy in our country is currently battered, and as a result of that, we want all Sierra Leoneans them to ensure say they restore democracy. How then therefore restore democracy? We therefore seek for intervention from the international community them and explain to them with the satisfaction why they fulfill say the results we call it announced are not able to reflect the vote of the people of Sierra Leone. So as a result of that, we really seek for an immediate intervention. If BO refuse for relinquish in power, all what we required now a rerun of the election. If you don't accept a rerun of the election, would they also seek for a forceful removal of President Bio in Parliament? Because the only way they're able to restore democracy and maintain best practice in Africa, with specific reference to Sierra Leone, is about ensuring that nobody in that country not left marginalized. But what they do during the elections, most of the police stations were closed. They're not able to open the police station. What we meant for open around 7 a.m., they were closed until 4 o'clock. But yet, Sierra Leoneans, they take to the street, they go cast the votes them, but tell everybody say they are ready for peace, they are ready. Okay, then I'll connect with you. Good morning, Mama Salon. How are you doing this morning?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you, everybody.
So, viewers and listeners, this is the wonderful Mama Salon of social media. Mama Salon, what do you make Sierra Leoneans to take to the streets today for Canada? What do you can do that?
Sierra Leoneans, we take this on us. We can't speak or send a message to the British government that the will of the people has to be respected. We people then don't suffer 5 good years of misdirection, killings, regionalism, sectionalism, tribalism, nepotism, all you can think of. So, on the 24th of June, they go out in their numbers for speak the language of democracy, for make a choice, for whether for rule them. That right there was taken away from them. Their votes were stolen, and we're here. An illegal president is sitting on top of our people's heads. We can no longer condone that. We are here to tell the British government that the will of the people has to be respected.
Thank you so much, Mama Salon. Mama Salon just not outline for saying the will of the people has to be respected. In order for we to restore democracy, and that makes Sierra Leoneans the entire today. Mama Salon, well, when I talk say in a 56%, it feels that 56% it reflect the vote?
It not reflect the vote at all. It not reflect. Those numbers were cooked up numbers.
Wow.
They were cooked up numbers by Kone. Because if they tell we say and now say an organization where they for the credible answers to any election, the new an organization led by Miss Masala Samba Sise, it come out tell we say there was no clean or a winner at the first round. A rerun has to be done. On that note, when Kone Yeri quickly went out, to announce legitimate, a thief, a rigged president who rigged and stole our election. We are here The purpose is for they can't speak the language of people that say we need a rerun of the elections. Either matter they go pull an update or they do a rerun. the British, the West, go and go evacuate Madam. Like what they say, Madam is not our president. He's illegal. He's not legitimate today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, next year, not even next week. We don't want him there. If we win a fair elections, they accept it. The people that speak out, but the people that speak out, they had enough for family 5 years. Nothing just for camping. Anything between brothers and sisters, what we do all these years, the Timinis and the Mendes, the Limbas and the Mendes. So we don't need this kind of thing.
I am called the Leoneans from the north. Which I am not scared, a fearless woman, one of the great for talking truth. To power. The only thing we're going to say we don't think is when we speak truth to power. And we stop to prioritize politicians.
The Leoneans in the UK, they were in our country,
democracy in our country will not just get us, they not just cancel. People on the way die.
Can everybody will say democracy is in our country? There is no respect for the rule of law, political discrimination will go on, and as a matter of fact, Madam just got imposed to government going to declare elections, declare Maria is one of the APC, and I bulldoze and then on social media, but on some social media, we care because the current situation and national peace, they not only care because we are not care because of partisans, we care because of our national peace. So Maria, what is the potential people with regards to the protest
and that don't show
and we are asking them for rights. We don't want war in our country. We have suffered for too long to get this democracy, and we cannot sit by
the way out of
democracy to go just like that.
The way out of
Today we are here. Then we talk. Then we talk to the government and tell them to freedom.
Everything so I don't take of the people that want to make it
we need the mandate of the people. The result is not the same thing.
we the thing at the media, waiting and this is uncalled for. Whether the only people are not being voted, they cannot be even voted. To make you see them this kind of thing. And the election was not fair. The election was not fair. Everybody, the international community, the whole world knows the election was not fair. And I believe we deserve to be the winner, just have to be the winner. If you don't deserve, you just have to give the other person that deserves. But if you say, you can do whatever when you want to do. Hey, you say, okay, enough. We are here now. So, talk about us.
Actually, the waiting has to be talk. We can have
democracy don't be removed, complete state don't be destroyed. So today we must pass Canada, today we must this protest, to lay the British government
No, you don't. Okay, that's okay. So, Mixer, as I was saying, clearly we win the elections. So it no matter waiting that man say, now we win the election. So there you go.
we are giving the right to protest.
And it's only the women.
To the protest today. We want with democracy to be restored. Because if that democracy not be restored, we are in big trouble. The whole African continent don't be destroyed. Because democracy will be restored as Sierra Leone for set the example. The danger for that is what we make with the fight today. Now because when you see we allow them pirates here, then some giants, if once they take Paris, rig the election, same power, then we are in trouble. They're not going to work for you. They're not going to work for me. They're going to work for themselves. Today. Because they not so by the ballot box, then they take power. So when they come, they know they work for you, then they work for themselves. So we ask Mother Bio for step down so that they will do fresh election for we choose with president. Then because Mother Bio is not the president. The observer they say the two candidates longer 55% for become president. By right then before don't rerun the election. So that we choose the president. Right now Mother Bio they just propose this temporary. And we know the key. We want to put them down. Now taking over president, we must have them. They got please come around. If I can afford.
So, Ms. Tambulem, as they see the demonstration live here in the United Kingdom, London, right at the heart, at the center of the London, UK capital. We are in front of the Parliament Square, as you see. We have huge of in the United Kingdom wake up to demonstrate for safe democracy. We all know democracy on June 24 election, the democracy was taken away from the people. The ruling government studiously make a way to let them continue. And the people that they perish, the people that they suffer.
Everybody within the Freedom Square of Freedom Square, Mandela, we get Millicent Foster to fight for the suffragette movement. So this is our Freedom Square. So we're here today to make a point. And we're here today to send message to the power government.
We have
SLP. Hello, my lady. Hello, how are you? Could you introduce yourself? My name is Otedia.
Okay, right now we're there by the Parliament Square. If you come inside Sir Winston Churchill start today,
Thank you very much.
Parliament Square by the garden inside there start today. I don't right now.
So
yes, Parliament Square.
Make us
just across.
I'm on my way going back to Peter.
Yeah, don't left. If you take bus, you're already at the Parliament Square.
Yeah, now we're colonial master. That is supposed to.
I'm not getting.
That is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm
inside the Parliament, the normal. Inside out.
They take it in them together. Nobody looking out for the nobody looking out for the we need a change. We need a change. And now power. And then I come back. And they able to do things the way. And they able to do things the way. Nobody friend them. Nobody friend them. But men don't. I don't know what is that. So now put a lot of women in power now inside them. at the beginning.
Now make I ask one critical question. You say you get angry with the people the way you go around. Now, you angry. How you expect to solve it?
I'm angry at the point that's why I'm here. I want them to hear our voice.
Okay.
I want them to hear what we're protesting for. You understand? We get for tell them and remind them say, "Una not the bomb picking them, una left them." When you picking for like he's 60 year, me 90 year, me picking for that they go meet her. I'll put her because that's the only way we'll have peace in the world.
That's true.
No, get other countries. Eh? When they for able to help.
You wanna ask?
You understand?
Ask any question.
So therefore, I expect say they for do more for we.
So you're happy with the turnout where they are today, particularly when on Monday where we all get to go work. As you know, Western world we all get job, we all get to attend to the job. So you're happy today with the turnout? People make effort.
I'm so impressed. I'm so glad it is Samia. The anger I've been get for everything. Don't calm down because I'm not saying for one when they pan salon. Everybody else is involved. Everybody. I am so impressed. From Monday way, if you not go one day, that money the cut come up by you. You understand? So I'm really impressed.
Thank you. So you get any message for the Sierra Leone and the way they back home?
Me sister there, me brother, me fellow comrade, me fellow Sierra Leoneans. Honestly speaking, what they don't do today now, so don't make me ask Gladys say they're doing something for the right path now. When Allah will look to them and let we pray God giving what we they look for. Democracy is the key to the world. If we not get democracy, we not get nothing at hand. So do ya I beg una they continue to call on a sister and brother then I for encourage. It's like what we depress yonder for give encourage. I don't know what they ask.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you so much. God bless you and God bless you.
Way to do that. Thank you ever so much. Now we'll switch over to them two beautiful Sierra Leoneans. But here, do you want to come and interview them? Because I don't want to get involved as a man.
I want to introduce myself to the guests and please. This is APC Diaspora TV online. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Kadiatuso.
What's your name, ma'am?
I'm in
When I all come from London or of the United Kingdom, London. When I want to tell you what you must see today now, an impression of what will happen today now.
Of course, we're really impressed because the turnout is so great. The last demonstration, I mean, I'll be part of it, but it's not been really this big. So we just praise God and happy say we're able for the year today just to can show we loyalty to Sierra Leone. Yeah, me too, the same thing back. So the process, so no. We come out in numbers. Many will come, so appreciate them. So we tell God thank you. What to happen today with the kind of population we will see today. So they give the APC people them so that we go do things right. You understand? Because the election, free and fair election. So they perfect democracy, but they're not taken from we. So they keep fighting and fighting so that the people here. Then we the parliament people that London then we cry. Then we sorrow because people in Sierra Leone they not get freedom of speech, no right to not get. Now Sierra Leone they kill people them, then they seize the advantage for people them. So they fight for democracy, they fight for rights now, they fight and back home they fight and so we the Sierra Leoneans there. So
so what kind of courageous message we get from people in back home?
We they tell them they take courage. We they pan the fight, and we will win the fight.
We're going to see the Islamic, unfortunately, a handful of people at around 4 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're winning this battle. The Islamic is on our side. Thank you.
God will control, and we do not I mean, it cannot be seen. Honesty, loyalty, and everything good. Because now from you, you don't have to the land. So we must start doing this. They say one peace for justice. We need justice before peace.
Thank you. Justice, what you are seeking for. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll go. Yeah.
Dr. Dick is only for scanner, yeah. Just give us 1 minute, please. No, just give us 1 minute. We can go.
Hello. Okay, could I give you audience, please? Hello. Here we can go now. But here, let me clear up the mess. Let me clear up the litters. Please, let me clear the litters here before we go. Here, let me clear it. Let me give us 2 minutes for clear the litters. Then let me assemble and let me go. Please. Let me prove to the people that say we are decent people. Let me clear the litters the way we don't left at the floor. I beg you, please. Oh, the dirty. I want to say the dirty, please.
So the viewers and listeners, right now they can't head for Downing Street for go deliver the letter because the appointment will be get is 12 o'clock. So the team, the Leoneans, then UK Wake Up can make their voice heard. The situation in Sierra Leone, they can head now to Downing. The organizers, they ask people for where they clean up outside the assembly. So we get it.
Together for Madabio, I want to all answer because I think we all do primary school. Madabio, no hide the place no more. No hide the place no more. I went to the rock to hide myself, the rock if I know hide the place, no hide the place. Oh, yeah. No hide the place no more. I went to the rock to hide myself, the rock if I know hide the place, no hide the place no more.
So the people they sing no hiding place.
One are ready for crossing and tell we not block the traffic.
Hello, go low, because if not, they will just
make you wait for down the street and then very down the street. Just about to take that.
Not only this way. I put on a move. No, this way. No. do I need to turn it? This way?
Yes.
Is it this way or that way?
No.
This way? This way, yeah? No. You okay this way? Let's go this way. You see people like that? Probably not some take to the street.
When I ask this one first, my laptop is the outside. Gotta use this. Camera day. When I stand this first, yeah, another magic camera. So they head now to Downing Street. Syrians at the camp for can't deliver the letter. So the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and Great Britain.
We want justice. 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 Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. No regionality. Save our democracy. Everybody can be any banner.
Find the banner. Wait. Back. Time.
We want justice. We want peace. We want justice. We want peace. We want justice. Save our democracy. Save democracy. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Save our democracy. Our democracy. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse.
And to everybody at home, let them know say
Malone. We get more groups them that they come. Syrians from all walks of life, from all corners of the United Kingdom, they don't come. We call for safe democracy. As you can see, the numbers still they come. They don't get over. This is Mama Salone. Democracy. So women against electoral fraud in Sierra Leone. My rights for one of the placarding. People from all ages, young, the old, the doctors are all here.
Yes. Save Sierra Leone. Save our democracy.
Save our
Rerun
democracy.
the election.
Rerun
the election.
Only
Rerun
for
the election.
election rerun. That we don't go before. We get people in from all walks of life.
Wait. Hold on, take your time. Okay. Abu Show, come on. Stop the killing and save our democracy in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans all over the UK don't converge in London today for can protest against the Bill's government.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, welcome to the APC Diaspora online TV platform. This is Hassan Mixakibe. Today, the 17th of July 2023 is the International Justice Day. And this is the day where Sierra Leoneans living in the UK don't choose for can protest against the BOS government. And the reason for this protest is because as a result of the rigged election where we just don't conduct our country on June 24th, 2023. Well, according to the Sierra Leoneans that we can protest today, they made mention say the election have been free, it have been fair, and it not credible. We asked them so many questions as to why we not feel
We want justice. 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 Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. We want justice. We want justice. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. We want justice. We want justice. Human rights abuse. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Credible election. Credible election. We want the data. We want the data. We want the result. 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 Election result. Election result. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. Stop violence. Stop violence. Stop violence. Stop violence. Stop violence.
All what you can do is come on air and announce Julius Malabio as the president, as the winner of the election in the SNP political party as the ruling government. So that one may be because of a lot of problems. As a result of this, the in the UK can organize everybody when I any political party come out to the street. So this is not only about the election, but also about the economic crisis within the country. So everybody wants to look at the same democracy for the down the street. So like in those cases, the democracy is respected. But not only for demand, if you can seek for help, but it's also the international institutions that must, and they use the word must, ensure the help to restore democracy. Because over the years, we almost see, almost in the international tell people, they say, they will not be around, they're not going to what happened. But this is not about forgiveness. All what you need is to peaceful rerun of the election, whether we come back from 2024, one and back, please be the real one, whosoever we all will be for the place, for the people, for the country, for the country. Some like now, they are happy with the result, and this is the government, the capital, the protection of the community. If possible, maybe we need to economic sanctions against the British government, because everybody will see there was pain and power. So this case allowed for them and the players. So the result of the 6%, Leoneans as well as the international observers peacefully. So they want to make them publish the disaggregated vote count from this state to this state, police station by police station. They refuse to publish. So how many in the world we believe say 6%?
Election result. Election result. Save our democracy. Save our democracy. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Hunger.
I'm alive right now. Okay. As today, I've been informed that members of the Symbolic in the UK have been working and overturned down the street to represent the position statement with regards to the protest will take place now. So today, we all remember say today is International Justice Day, the world. So because of International Justice Day in Sierra Leone, now the world, so Sierra Leone has separate take to the street for can seek for democracy to be saved in our country. So in order for us to succeed, we therefore can politely and demand and put your case across for tell the international institutions and say For tell the international institutions to say when the democracy will take place as alone, it wasn't correct. It was very, very undemocratic for Lekone announce President Julius Madabio as the winner of the Sierra Leone June 24th elections. 56%? How is that possible? Even Marcela Samba, when a new NEW election, National Election Watch, the chairperson, it talks it's not possible for any political party in 2023 for win the election at the first round. And this, the vote of the people, it not really reflect the 56% we can announce. This is why the people of Sierra Leone, they demand for the correct vote count in our country for make a projector. They refuse for projector. They ask us several times, can you please project for us the vote count from police station to police station, from district to district, and on entire country? They refuse. Why if we refuse? But they say it gets 56%. How he able for tabulate the result in day? How he able for cumulate the result in day? But we don't know say they forget the 56%. That was wrong, that was absurd, that was sickening, and Sierra Leoneans are not happy about all what that happened in the country. So as a result of that, we are here today for demonstrate peacefully with regards to the outcome of the June 24, 2023 election. You are live right now, Mr. Almami. How you doing, my brother? You okay?
Yes, okay.
Well, you know, it concerns Sierra Leone, but I just want to know what to make you do your shit today.
We don't tell, we don't tell wrong. You don't pass back. You can't say with democracy, no. We don't tell. They kill people there, they terrorize me. They kill people there, they terrorize me, they we don't tell. We need our democracy back.
So for you need democracy back in the country.
Oh yeah.
For you need the democracy in our country. What do you need the democracy to be restored? What's happening with the democracy? It's shaky, it's battered.
Well, the thing is, the election, first of all, the election in Chifa, they not don't make the country late. The electoral commissioner don't go declare the man saying I win. You know? So there is no democracy at the moment at all. Yeah. No democracy, and we need them in our country.
And we need them.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yeah. Mr. Imran. Mr. Imran Toure, like a political giant of social media. Welcome to the APC Diaspora
I can't hear because it's not for anybody notice. If there's one bedroom here, I don't take the one rules. So we don't get plenty for say. You don't pay rent for the time way in a state house. They need all them things not show na possible way they in charge of the people and what himself planted so I just want the best presenter at the APC UK and I.
Because of the injustice going on Sierra Leone and the election will happen in Sierra Leone when not free and fair and not credible. And on the time when they start from the ID card, they don't rig the election already. Then they come for registration, they don't rig them already. And we see another day, people are mostly vote in numbers. When they count, Mohamed Kone check the results in Madabio. When all the observers say the two candidates not get 65% to become the president. So Mohamed Kone go announce President Bio on illegally the key of power. And Madabio not to vote himself for
They're not supposed to be the president of the road. By right, they may don't rerun the election or recount. No way, collect people to go through. They don't count election. We want them to rerun. We want free and fair election, credible election. And that they make count. Because again, they fight injustice, they kill people, they marginalize people. Right now, we have people that are prison for over a year. They're not even go court. And enough fear. And we wanted the British government, the European Union, the ECOWAS, let them all join me together, make sure that they step down, let them do another election, so that we go get free and fair election. And then they bring tired today.
When they come on our door, we all let them. We want to go down. Not the next that we went for them.
Do me a favor, because I sent it to
As soon as you see, this is now one of the largest protests ever in the UK. And I see the large numbers of people where they march at the streets of London. Would they like that?
So as now they see the crowd of Leoneans them, outside the assembly, they come out for counting up. Now number 10 down the street outside the Prime Minister there. So they call for democracy, they call for justice in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans they talk say the democracy has been defeated. Hundreds of Sierra Leoneans here in London, the capital of the United Kingdom, they assemble to send a strong message to the British people them about the atrocities, the democracy where they don't kill. Let us help for see how best they can do, and then we will get a rerun of this contest. So we will walk now to the number 10 down the street. The various leaders of this campaign, they don't submit their petition to the British Parliament, so now they go in front of number 10 down the street so that they can briefly some of the things we don't discuss and any other thing now where they don't say. This is real, this is happening. This is happening right now, London, the capital of the United Kingdom. People they call for Save Sierra Leone. Yeah, this that applied they can say can support this campaign. Yes. So Mr. Denke, what's that you thought?
You don't tire.
So what's that you thought about this? What do you see? How you see the tomato of Sierra Leoneans them at this campaign?
This the show say all man they express what they go on as alone. We're not happy and we need to let things change. We need to let them stay with democracy.
So what's that your expectation? What do you want for this demonstration?
Well, we just want to let them people that help we let them try to resolve what they go on at the country. because the country, the way it is, we all not glad. They good at all. The democracy, will be the threat for all these years, it's like it diminished gradually. So we're not happy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Denke. Then we get here, so Alaji and Ajaya Kanumans. Let's help and join the demonstration.
Yes.
Yeah, let me start with Ajaya. Ajaya Kanumans, what do you inspire you for they can join other Sierra Leoneans for this demonstration?
Because we want let justice can Sierra Leone. Because the way what they talk with people them, we're not satisfied. And for that we come out today.
Thank you so much.
And then I am with my husband.
Okay, so now over to your husband, Alaji Kanuma. So Alaji, what's the expectation? What do you want this demonstration for do with regard to what's happening at Salone?
Exactly. This is the moment I make Udenaya Kanumansa travel around the world. Look, we know they see something like this as what they go on at Salone. Save our democracy. We need the world to come. Let them help we. Let us save the democracy. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Aja and Alaji Kanumans for one account talk to me. So I go switch now over to Mixer. So Mixer said go give now some summary of what's in the gun.
Thank you ever so much. Well, Sierra Leoneans all over in the UK gathered today now London. We're there number 10 down the street right now to come present the position paper with regards to the election, to the outcome of the election, whether be free and fair. So as a result of that, we can seek for intervention from the international community. This is a political ivory. Political ivory. This is the PRO of the Diaspora 6th region. Political ivory. You don't able to tell listeners and viewers what's the reason we make it today?
Yeah, well, for actually show with disapproval of voting that happened in Sierra Leone. The elections was actually for anything free and fair, and the killing, the violence, the lack of security, lack of peace, the division, the tension. I mean, we need to make this thing go down, and we need maybe Madabio administration actually try for scale down the rhetoric and the actions, and also see how the dialogue, And but we cannot continue in this way in Sierra Leone. One great country to get, and you cannot afford for alienate 70% of the population and think say you will rule like that. That's not how you do it in a democracy. Now we get de facto one-party state. The SLPP administration or former SLPP administration of the APC, SLPP, they refuse for de-escalate. People then they kill people, then they afraid for their security now, and everything is chaotic. So we need this problem. We of course we there under the Prime Minister in office for make we push so that them will intervene and see that we get things done properly.
Thank you so much. So the major thing we don't talk about is about intervention. Yes.
Yes, we tired this morning today. We don't left to work them. We tired of silence. We don't tire for peace. In the name of peace, and almost we know they talk today. We don't tire.
Oh my God.
We stand for democracy.
Stand up
we want
for our democracy
in Sierra Leone. We don't tire of intimidation. We want freedom of speech, freedom of justice. We are all one people. We don't want no division. No division. We tire for let them divide. We all see ourselves as one. So we are here today to stand up for democracy. We want democracy in Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
We want no tribalism.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cashbox, just 1 minute, just a critical question.
Yes.
Yes. What will be your expectation of this protest?
I think democracy stems from these countries. I mean, so we expect them to put their feet down and let democracy prevail. For far too long, I think what we've seen is democracy seems to be taking like back steps and seems to be chasing totalitarianism, chasing dictatorship. And I think democracy should be prevailing around the world. And I think it's about time the people that actually brought democracy to us, take their stance, because you see like people like China, the Russians are waiting to intrude and they don't want democracy to succeed. And I believe democracy is the will of the people. So for that reason, I believe like they have to, you know, put their feet down and let the government know that they're not happy. Because, I mean, you cannot steal from the people. You cannot. If they say democracy is for the people, by the people and of the people, you have to let the people, their voices be heard. And for you to actually steal democracy, like, it's a daylight robbery. It's a daylight robbery. And they have to save it. And, you know, this whole thing about saving democracy is, you know, I'm sick and tired of that statement, because democracy should not be saved. Democracy should kind of like be kept, like be on the upbeat, like, you know, like the forefront, but not like, you know, taking the back foot all the time. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And I think they have like the responsibility to make sure democracy is on top of the world and do not allow, you know, dictatorship to kind of like dominate our societies, because we know how Africa is. They will kind of like, people have been tortured, people have been killed, and it's high time they take their place, because they took it to us, and they have to kind of like make sure democracy prevails. That's my message.
As an economist, do you think that the 56% of Connor's announcement reflect the vote of the people?
Absolutely not. I mean, you know, we've seen it, like exactly. Over there. Like, first of all, like credible institutions, they all come out and say it did not make the 56%. Where did he get it from? And for you to announce a result, and even, you know, it's a shame. By the way, if I should go back to like the expectation of like the Western world, like seeing them, especially like the tweet by David Reimer saying that, encouraging the APC to go to parliament, that is condoning like the wrong thing.
Thank you.
And you cannot condone the wrong thing. Yeah. It's like you're telling us that democracy, you're like, let's compromise it. I mean, no, it's something that you cannot condone. And if you go back to the tallying, I mean, people say, oh, the tallying, like, but it is part of the process. How can you call like a result 56% from nowhere? Where like a region, it was in Port Loco, where we had like few people like the Honorable Kamosise and Ahmed Sise saying blatantly that they did not give their verification to it. I mean, and it is part of the law. It is engraved in the law that before a result is announced or called or sent to the commissioner, it must be approved, authenticated by the commissioners locally. But they did not do that. So if you do that, it's a blatant robbery. You cannot condone these things. And you see, this compromising thing in Africa, it kills confidence. Precisely. You know, like again, Africa has all it takes. We've got 1.3 billion people. We've got like again, this is something I've been saying. The entire Africa, the GDP of France is bigger than the entire Africa. 54 countries in Africa. The GDP of France is bigger than the entire Africa. And the sad thing is, like I read something in Congo, just their mineral resource worth $24 trillion, but they're making only 65 billion a year. It tells you Africa is wrong, and he must go.
Mother must go.
Because killing
according to
democracy,
this peaceful Symbolic,
and
Conor must go. Thank you so much. Why?
It stole our election.
That's the best answer I was looking out for. Why? He stole the elections of the peaceful Symbolic. That was the question. That was the answer I was looking out for.
The whole process with the whole electoral process is fraudulent. The whole script.
Okay.
So beginning 3 years.
Yeah, just coming for telling us this now down the streets. The office of the Prime Minister, they live, the members them where that the executive where they don't choose for come read out or send to the Prime Minister, they don't go inside. They live in front of number 10. These are the security guards and the members them they inside they get a discussion with the security them for go deliver the message on behalf of Leoneans them we can make the message being heard over the democratic atrocities them where they go on, especially with the just conducted election in which it was clearly visible that the election was not won by the current government in its claim terms. So that's the reason why we're here. And on the other side, that's where you have a mass of Leoneans, all of them crying for the sake of democracy. So we get well over 300 Leoneans that they come in different ways. So again, I just say let us see this waiting to happen right at the gate of number 10 Downing Street here in London, capital of the United Kingdom. Over to Mixer, who will continue with further analysis and interview with other members there.
It's
So
not
thank
fair.
you very much.
So,
You're not credible.
yes.
You're not fair.
And at the end of the day as well, if you come up with 56%, where is the result? Show us the result.
How did you get
How
that?
did you get the numbers?
Exactly.
You know, anybody can make numbers up. But
Precisely.
it's mathematically show us polling stations by polling station.
Where do you get the tabulation from?
People will support you, but then you cannot come up with just 56, but it doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much for answering this question. Thank you for joining the APC Diaspora Online TV. Yes, Sister Bintu. This is Bintu Say, women's leader of the APC Diaspora, of the APC UK and I. We are here today to say something about the protest that is happening right now in London. Do you have anything to say to listeners and viewers?
Oh yes, thank you so much, our viewers and listeners. Today is the day for the UK and I protest against the killings, the rigged election. But as a women's leader of the UK and I stand here with the women, then backed by our indomitable men, for say enough is enough. We want to see the collated data.
Good.
And we say no to the fraudulent election. Corner for go back in the room where he compile in figures them, may come back and give we justice. Now that's what they ask for.
Good.
And they ask Mrs. Fatima Bio for release the female prisoners them.
Thank you so much.
We youth then they get forget peace. Sierra Leone for be a place where person they come on the streets in the morning, it not get for turning back. That's the Sierra Leone we want. And we they ask for justice.
She's on.
A credible
This is about national issue right
election
now.
or whatever. This is national.
Yeah.
And then not to send them on a UK and I, when I
Good.
see we counterpart them at the USA where they come out.
Yeah.
And would they expect diasporas and
Yeah, we get the Sierra Leoneans, them, they sit on our ground, they plead, they cry, they ask for democracy for Sierra Leone. They still consider the elections. Yes, brother. We're in front of Downing Street now. No, we're not on Downing Street in front now. So we members them where they go inside. They don't go deliver the message. They come out now. They come for car address. So these now members them they just come out inside number 10 down the street. So they just don't come. They don't go present the reports. But why make who come today the number 10 down the street? So these are the members that will go represent we. They will come briefly waiting at the discussion where they get, they can't miss the crowd. On the other side, I didn't get plenty of Sierra Leoneans, this now we 6 members there, we go inside for who left the petition on behalf of the Sierra Leoneans, then London, we can talk about the devastating democracy we will get, especially with respect to the election we just done. So, Mamadou, you just don't come on inside. Yeah, I know say we won't go meet the other people, but just a brief, was the meeting successful?
So it was extremely successful. We were well received, and the secretary said they will pass everything to the Prime Minister before they go on recess, and the Prime Minister will look into it, and when they come back in September, we'll engage with them further. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us that brief. Also, before where they watch, we online, now one of the organizers, the Mamadou Stephen, we don't come and tell we a little thing about waiting up gone. He said they don't pass the petition to the Secretary of the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister go look into the petition and definitely come back to Sierra Leone. And so, meanwhile, we go with the cross to the other side, outside majority of the Sierra Leoneans, where they wait, they sing, they share the placard with different messages, all geared towards promoting democracy in Sierra Leone. So just the wait for crossover. So we members they will come briefly, waiting they don't discuss. So meanwhile, on this side, you plenty Sierra Leoneans they singing the drums, plenty demonstration the drums. People still talk about the injustice, especially with democracy. Everyone calling for democracy.
Human rights abuse. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Stop the killing. Human rights abuse.
So this is one of you, Sister Yamata. You are live with the APC online television. So you are one of the people that will go inside number 10 for go deliver the petition to the Prime Minister. So you be able to tell people waiting that they encounter when I get inside the gates of Downing Street.
Well, basically, thank you very much, our esteemed comrade, Dr. Denke. You see, this part of the world, democracy is prevailed. So we had a smooth run because we followed due process, and we were so welcome because they're not waiting democracy. And it will interest you for no say. The guy tell we say, some of the colleagues the way they work but they're not candidates. So the welcome was overwhelming, and they were happy to have it. And the word they used was, oh, this cannot be more than being civil, isn't it? We said yes, and this is what we have to do. You know, tyranny, dictatorship is long gone. We are in the age of democracy. You have to listen to the voice of the people, and by the people, and for the people. So we handed our petition, and there is progress.
Okay, thank you. So what are the message now for the Sierra Leoneans the way they are so?
The message we're going to give to we fellow compatriots is that we keep on moving. You know, you see, God is not asleep. And when they do something, it is one slow and sure. This is about the rest of the hare and the tortoise. We are treading cautiously because we are law-abiding citizens. And by God's grace, victory will be ours in Jesus'
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Amen.
much. So, family them the TV platform on Facebook and on YouTube. Now we can get further briefing where the people that will go inside number 10 down the street. They can talk to the Sierra Leoneans, we can explain to them exactly what's don't go on at the gates of Downing Street. So now patient while we get one of the organizers them, we hold the megaphone for can talk to him.
Everybody. Okay, we have just handed over the petition to. Wait. Hello, can we have a bit of hush, please? Please, just 1 minute. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, we just handed over the petition to Downing Street, and we've been assured that it will be handed over to Prime Minister before they go on recess, which is end of this week. And they said they will. I'll say it again. We've handed over the petition and it will be handed over to the Prime Minister before they go on recess.
Good news.
Furthermore, they said they will address the situation, and when they come back in September, they will try to engage us. So we'll get an audience with the Prime Minister sometime in September or October. So we're winning this battle. We're going to have an audience next session in September or October with the Prime Minister. Furthermore, we were meant to meet with James Cleverly today, but unfortunately he's away. However, he sent his apologies and he'll engage us when they come back in September. But on a positive note, there's a meeting this afternoon with David Lammy. Whoa! David Lammy is a shadow foreign secretary and a Labour member of Parliament. Yes. He's very active, and apparently his ancestors are from Sierra Leone, so he's happy to engage. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Patty. So we're going to have speakers. We have 5 speakers. So please, let us just listen to them keenly when they make their statements. And then we have some balloons we'll release. And that will be in memory of all the people that have had injustices in Sierra Leone, the sisters that have been killed by the tyrant BO government. Thank you.
So one of the organizers, the Momodu Duncan, tell the people what happened. So according to what he say the Sexy don't take the petition and they promise to get to the Prime Minister this week before they go on recess, because this is summer they can go holiday then 10 years so. So from then the Prime Minister promise say when they come back September, October for come respond to the petition, which is a positive thing to Sierra Leoneans. So now to well speaker.
Quiet. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out
Lady
to
Aisha,
come.
you can't talk to Lisa, but one of the people that will go inside.
People learn where they pass, let them understand what we say. Clap for yourself for coming. Clap for yourself because we appreciate Una. Without Una, this would not have been successful. Quiet, please. For once. So here, as Momodu say, we all don't do well. We all don't come out. All man get what's important for and for do. But we say una left and for Kana because una left Mama Salon. So we tell una boku thank you. Una all. Now what we they ask different speakers them for come. People in there where we don't appoint we need for come and talk to we. And we get to round up maybe in about 30 minutes we go. The speakers them please don't speak more than 3 minutes. We go call una in I'll call una then una go can say and introduce herself. First we get Lady Nyamakoro. She's an activist of class program. Nyamakoro, the camera can talk to me.
Who is Nyamakoro?
Thank you. Hold on, please. Hello.
So we get one of our activists now, Lady Nyamakoro, where himself the car address the crowd. So now one of the people are waiting inside.
I want to tell all man plenty thank you for what they can today. As my colleague don't say, at the end of the day, all man get what they do now in place. So now the important thing for them. But the fact that you make that sacrifice they carry so today, a big blessing for Salon. Yes. You know why? Because today, if not Salon we been there, some of we people don't die. Yes. Sure. The facts are the tell us. Some of we people in a box. Some of we people in a body bag. And guess what? Nobody not forever see we body. Yes.
But we get a winner witness.
Yes, so at the end of the day, when we carry us today, we get the opportunity for can talk to the box, we can't see, a big blessing. Yeah? Then tell them when people in the do thing, then nobody know they talk, it don't pass. Yes. Then tell they don't pass. Now any single thing we long na salon, we for able for talk. Yeah. We for able for talk, we for come out and able for talk. Don't they pass on from year to year. We know they do the right thing. We know they stand up for the constitution. We know they stand up for the laws of Sierra Leone. We know they stand up for the people that we not get nothing. Enough is enough. That we stand up. We don't know that we do what is right for Sierra Leone, for once that we like. Let this country move go before. Not to say we lack in anything in terms of resources, but we lack the goodwill, the right people, corruption-free place. The thief and Otukokoro is too much. All of them today they are stop. And that makes we there so today. And we don't go time for federal something we are in love. This is where God ready for we. Showers of blessing! Showers of blessing! Showers of blessing! Thank you.
So it seems the heavens are not open down to we blessings.
This is not the first of many matches them. Now we they come out and can support because without we, the West no go stand up. Without we they take for talk say, oh, international community. Who don't know the international community? How they go take action for we serve. So do you know we can support, then we can get a new host. So we can support, then we can make a change. The next speaker now Amadou Kweta Malako.
Hello.
So yeah, now we get the other comrade Amadou Kweta. He said now one of the people that we go for send a petition. He said they give one speech to address the Leoneans.
Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we are comrade Kweta. They can't protest to the not for APC or SLP or any leader. They protest because of the democracy as a rule. Nicolas said, "Rudeness, not only reading a rudeness. One time for life,
showers of blessing.
And they do the rudeness. They come to their life. They come to their life. They always employ them. Because what happened as a loso, we not fight against them today. That's why it started in 1965. 65, Albert Magai came out to Patamoy, they go to one party state. What happened? Now, poor people, the woman, they begin and they rape, they cut to their hand. Me and the soldier man, I participate throughout the war. So I know exactly the two happened. Let me see what they up today. This fight, not just this protest, but the continuous process. Until we want to be happy, we left because don't go around here for talk say, who that count decide everything alive, who that vote decide everything. Not all that they count now, we vote now, vote them to decide. Because how goes it up? Magically, like I look at so, you get 56%. No, we don't agree. We agree for a reason, we agree. But rudeness we allow. This is complete rudeness.
Advantage.
Let them not say, Salon and close to our country. Some of we must keep on passport example to go back to our country. If they don't reverse this one in 6 months, we let Salon to another level. That's why we will not say we do this. We don't reverse now. We are going for a long haul. We are going for a very, very long haul. The poor and also for so long. Let the politicians pay the price this time. And they will pay the price.
Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Kweta. Thank you very much.
And keep the election.
So Symbolic, the heaven door open.
Hello.
And we'll take them as a blend the power, but still be resilient. And the next speaker will get now Dr. Amadou.
Because of the audience and the time, I will share the speech in the forums, in the park forums and other forums. But today I represent like minds from McKinney and the Diaspora Hub, and the membership are here. We can express with dissatisfaction over the conduct of the elections where they hold during 2003. Now let me be Madabio not win the election. Madabio did not win the election. The mandate of the people was stolen from us. Human rights abuse. We are tired of extrajudicial killings. And thank God, international criminal law says there is no limitation to prosecution. And all those who are responsible, who are held culpable for this heinous action, will be held to account even if it takes 100 years. international community. We dey call on the UK to lead this fight for intervention. Make them go restore democracy that alone. We dey call on the African Union, ECOWAS, Germany, and the USA, but more importantly, the UK for lead this intervention. What they do because that we pass colonial masters. And they believe in the restoration of democracy all over the country. The people in that alone, they're very weak. They are incapacitated. They will fight. So as a result, this rebel government is using this to make the no-restore democracy, to create fear, for that to ask everybody, the international community, from any side, restore democracy, create a rerun of the elections so that we can bring democracy, peace and harmony. And this politics of stealing elections must stop. Yes. I repeat, the politics of stealing the people's election in Sierra Leone has to stop. Yes. And it will stop. Yes. Let me not give up. Let me not retreat. Let me not surrender. Once we don't begin this by God in power, with in grace, there will be democracy. I thank you very much. And we will complete for restore democracy. We'll continue to press on the people of this country and worldwide to make the help we bring peace in there. Thank you and God bless you all.
Hello. Thank you for all the one that we don't talk so far. Today, I want to remind we all say why we choose this day for this protest. Today is International Criminal Justice Day. We're fighting for justice for Sierra Leone. We're fighting for justice for the people of Sierra Leone. We can't stay here so we mute, we march, we say we don't talk nothing. The people in Sierra Leone cannot speak. They've been muzzled. We've seen the videos, we've seen the photos. So let we continue to fight and use our voices in a peaceful way against the tyranny in Sierra Leone, against election malpractice in Sierra Leone, against the rigging of elections in Sierra Leone. We cannot be quiet, we cannot be silent, we have to be resolute, that we have to come out and speak. Come out and speak for your nation. Come out! Sierra Leone needs you. Come out! Our brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone need you. Do not give up. Come out and speak. Because the West get their own problem. International community have their own things. We have to come and speak of a narrative that we so know about, that is so passionate to all of us. Come out and speak your truth. Please, thank you very much. Now I want to pass on to Mr. Imran T. Imran T for saying what or two for
If at any time I'm not proud for this Sierra Leonean, when I see they watching at all, I'm glad inside my heart, inside my belly, I call a minute. When I see what's in America and when I see what's in the happen in the rain. This is now full way come with all the other. Let God bless you now all way come today. On the rain we have for faith for justice. You know, a great man called Sheku Toure say it is better for make you be free in poverty than for be rich in slavery. Sierra Leone, we are condemned by nature for we dey Creole, Liba, all them tribes we are condemned by nature for we share that land. We not going to allow anybody for can take an away and for advantage. At all. We give mother be 1 bedroom. You don't take the holos. Yes. So today we ask and say, you don't jam in food and paper bag. Yes. So as how we see together inside and begin to move. Yes. Because we not going to allow that today, we not going to allow that never. Yes. You see, not to accidents when they bring the Creole people like Salo. They are the first diaspora and they wake up Africa. And they read back, they are free. Now that makes them call Sierra Leone free town. We are free on them. We're not going to be slaves to nobody. If Mende people are not allowed to share the country, we not going to agree. Because we all born as one. Today we can't here because we don't buy glue for glue the Salon family together. We don't prepare for take all the cracks them away. So today Agomekla will sing a song with a wonderful freedom fighter effect. And sing in America, Martin Luther King. That song where I believe say we all go know. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Only in our hearts, we shall overcome someday. Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Manabio ikakto for Mende with Panam. We go put Tibut Panam. We go watch them with all the Jafika when the next day. But now one thing I want to tell you now, when I get Manabio, I don't get any color for Pakanaya Toto.
When they give back the election, all they seek from we. They for giving back the election, all they seek from me. We don't accept that election day. They seek for election.
Not a top, do you? We wanted them there on that side, no, not block the entire pavement. Because until we know which man them, and that's the doctor go they talk for them. And this message here, they record them and forget something where I for talk. We can't have for can't talk to which man. But you see, there is something where I want to tell Salon. We fetch now, we get them. We not go depend on which man for feta for we. Because which man, then what you see in those days, will people dream which man. If they go to Morimana morning and they pull Fankada Masara, you know why? Because which man and a father, you can never trust them 100%. So Salon people, I would don't begin for team up, so long team up together. Yes. They say, mother be open cook, we all go eat them. But if we cook for them, so God is the so mother be all that chief man, TV. And I get message for sale. Fatima Tabio. Nobody know electing Masarayio. You don't get any position where you deserve. You are just the woman where they help the planet. So you don't have a set must. We don't try out the goodness. And Mother below, himself as an example, make it begin the path, in dirty close them, and in water close them. Make it come out now with State House. They change the way they don't left there, go to the gate there. Family left at the water, when they went on the top, many left the cameraman, then now we go to the back. May God bless you now. Go sing this song here one more time. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in our heart, we do rejoice. We shall overcome someday. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Imante. Please, if you're not part of the media, you know they talk, then we all go over and we not allow for stay here, so. This is not possible. Then we go over. Please, can we move over there? If you're not a part of the media, you know they talk anything or part of the organizing team, please go to the back because the policeman
So, Fambulem, listen to some of this. Here we get one of the advocates for democracy, one of the people that always tell you about the economy in the name of cash work. So, Fambulem, if you ever see the cash work, these are the wonderful cash work. So, cash work today, I don't know if they can get a for send a message. What do you think about the demonstration? What do you think? Okay, well, some of them, they call we brother for let go give a speech to Leoneans. But meanwhile, we get the speaker, we just don't talk in the name of Comrade Amadou Koita. always send messages them to Sierra Leoneans them out there. So now we don't get over 300 Sierra Leoneans there, up to 500 Sierra Leoneans they will come or can send a message. And you know one of the people that we go inside number 10 down the street. They are tell we waiting at some of the accounts at them and why if he said this garden they are very important for Sierra Leoneans.
Well, this garden is important for Sierra Leone, not for we now, but for just to on board. Because this thing enemy started in the 60s, so it led to war. When I did the first people and the speaking on the age, born out is them, first people and one will say Salon like peaceful country. If we look and get that today, we stop this rudeness, it's not of political rudeness, politics is rudeness. We don't stop this rudeness here, who that affect now? We the people away now who they pay them, we the poor them. Salon is high time let politicians they pay the price now. Because over the years, the people they pay the price this time, let the politicians they pay the price, because they pay the price. And we cannot sit down, we see blatant abuse of people's rights. People they vote. Democracy is not just election. Democracy is about the will of the people. What make them say people vote? Now let them know that they want or that they don't want. They need to vote now. They say that they want. If they want, then let agree for you. If they say nothing they want, if they say to let them agree for me, but how would you know? Somebody don't vote for at all. The people that vote against them willingly. They insist they win like 6%. The brother in this top salon, we don't ever get this guy. The world said this guy is reading. And this guy is president. So the guy brother who say we don't have to pay for APC or for democracy all also. This is for save the culture of democracy.
Thank you so much. You said it all. This stuff for save Salon, save democracy. Yeah. For set president in Africa, so we don't ever get people that will come and do them today. So I know say very busy other people that need it for interview. So come back to you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't give the phone.
No.
Okay, we're not going for interview. No, the interview, we're waiting for the interview now.
Okay, that's fine. So now I'll get the chairman of the APC UK and Ireland in the name of the comrade Simeon Bangura. Onakisi Namanwe stand very tall. Is one of the great pillars to the success of this day. So Mr. Bangura, you are live with the APC Diaspora TV platform. And I want to let you just tell we waiting on some of your thoughts about this demonstration and what if you say the importance to the country Sierra Leone.
First place, I want to appreciate where we all can because we all show and it is our responsibility Sierra Leone. As we as a democracy and we are a party in the country. Waiting we want for always the happen now election because the people they get a mandate where in every 5 years they get a choice to choose the leader where they want to let to rule the country. And being part of a party, we always say we forget always free, fair, transparent and credible elections them. We will reflect the people's choice and we continue in need and something like this where we see it happen as Alonso can deny people their right, then it is not democracy. People that we don't fight for this, people that we don't die for this democracy, we don't install. And the president, the former president that they say Madabio, he always say he is the father of democracy. If that is the case, why are we seeing these changes? These things the way they happen as alone. Is this representing him as a father of democracy as alone? No, because wherein elections have been conducted, waiting we wish for the people's mandate for let we meet them. But this is not happening, and that is why Sierra Leoneans them in the diaspora, them come in numbers because he say our right is being denied, and we want this side for let them install and back. Now that make we they ask for whether this election, whether you collect take the leadership of the nation, not we get the view. If that not happen, we they call for another re-election because the people's reflected in this election, and that make people them. Now also when all concerned Sierra Leoneans living in the diaspora, it is not just about a party, it is about the Sierra Leoneans where they were, because the voices of the voiceless is under victimization of the country where we say they are at gunpoint. They want for say things, but when they want for say they meet strong resistance where they cause a loss of lives in the country. We do not want this, and we do not want this, let any other party take this step and a wrong step in the wrong direction. Where we not go one for take that step there where we know they think about. So now that make we can also, as we all Sierra Leoneans, despite of being a party member, but as Sierra Leoneans, now we give the people and endure them at the country. What if we want, where people less stress, we only get Sierra Leoneans, where every 5 years, we get the weight for say is equal among all other Sierra Leoneans, where if they go choose who that way one for their leader. And that's where we want, and that's what they call the international body for let the guy support me. Because we don't see, we were there, we're not able to fight the government because we see the atrocities they always don't happen. And we are not there to fight, but we only want let the right thing be done in our country. Now that people we gather now so today, as blocks done there today, and today now we know saying on Monday, if you see people in common at their various places of work for Canada, it concerns me a lot. And now that concern they will come. We can even tell the people of Sierra Leone, we say we are not happy about the election, how they manipulate the elections them back home. And we not go one day this year, then repeat. We not go back into those ages where we begin back for fight for democracy. This is not democracy and it is not the will of the people. So we they come, we can cry to the leaders then at the world for let them come in and intervene for let install democracy in our country. Only concern what we want democracy and nothing more than that. The elections is not fair and we want a rerun of elections and then give the results of the election so that they will give that way due, where people then will be happy, sacrifice, they get a leader where they're choosing at the ballot box. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, Chairman Bangura of the APC National Issue, to this year's APC Diaspora online TV. I want to make know say this is a non-partisan protest today in the country. Now, at the time, everybody they talk to the international community, they intervene with the issue that's running. What exactly you want to make them do in this process?
Waiting we want exactly, but let the will of the people reflect on the elections. And if it not reflects, we will call on again if there is a rerun of election, or for let the results itself be counted fairly and give the mandate to whoever will win the election. Now this will they ask for. And now this will not let any other party emulate from what it happen. So we want the correct right things to happen at the country. And so we want the international body for intervene for make sure say, because the essence of joining organizations international worldwide, for then when they will come, we will be disabled in the country, then people now will come for help. And that's make we there so. Then they see into waiting what happen already. The observers then, even when they say it is not fair, free and credible election. So that is the stand where we stand for saying our rights should be met and we should do the necessary things for make sure the people's voice or the people's vote is reflected.
So in one sentence, in all of this, the key message to the people of Sierra Leone and to listeners and viewers for restore democracy as well as a rerun. And that's what?
Yes, a rerun and install democracy and count the results that will not happen. If possible, because now that's not there, because the people that don't make their choice. Let them count the result then and let them give the due to do what they deserve. And a rerun of election is possible because if it is not reflecting what the people don't say, we want a rerun.
What do you want to tell listeners and viewers to say we don't count the result?
Well, the international body already don't tell. The observers they don't say it is not free, fair, and credible. That result is there when even after the election, when they see them, they go to other parties and they kill people them, and they shoot them for let them become voiceless. And that actually don't show. And the people themselves that were grabbed, and when we even myself where have been a part of the process, the electionary process, we see say it was not credible, fair, and everybody is saying that. So if everybody is saying that there is a concern for say we do the right thing, we go reflect within the elections conditions.
Thank you ever so much. That are the voice of Chairman Symbolic of the APC UK and I. But this is not a national issue, so not to partisan. We'll go straight away to the Deputy Chairman of the APC UK and I again. This na Inem Malcolm, Vice Chair. Can you please introduce yourself and tell listeners and viewers what you make it today?
Vice Chair Malcolm Conte. Adena Yaso today.
A national issue. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. It's a national issue.
Adena Yaso today for come express the dissatisfaction about the democracy and the just concluded election country. Yes, Akana Yaso for we save democracy. Akana Yaso for can express the dissatisfaction according to the result of the elections now we country. So in a nutshell, I am here to save democracy because because elections are cradles of democracy. So if elections do not go right, then go wrong, that means to say democracy is being affected and democracy is being impacted. So Adena Yaso today will make actually exercise that right there with my fellow Sierra Leoneans.
So if you get this opportunity for Tinaf before Sheila and ask her, say, I want you to do two things with regard to the outcome of the election for Sierra Leone. What are those two things that we want to do for amend the issue?
Well, first and foremost, because before still waiting, I go ask them for say because within Ayaso we are living in a democratic atmosphere and we live in a democratic environment. We in the UK, democracy is prevailing. So we are looking for I go ask them say, let us put himself in the shoes of the people of Sierra Leone. If you will live in an environment inside democracy, no day. So what thing I go want to make you do? Number one, as with development partners there, I go want to make it intervene and intervene immediately. Yes. And number two, I go also want to make it support, make it continue to support the international observation missions. And also the other Sierra Leonean body then, I go also want to make it actually medal, make sure to say yes, peace and joy within Sierra Leone.
So as a concerned Sierra Leonean yourself, I don't belong to no political party, but I don't really say the opposition political party actually, what they call the APC, they don't boycott in the sense, they don't stop them, MPs them, the mayors them, then district chairmen them, as well as the councillors them, from not participating in the governance of President Bio. You think say that are the good cause for the APC political party in Sierra Leone?
Well, I just feel to say if the process of democracy, as I mentioned just now, in terms of electioneering, if you're not credible, if you're not transparent, if you're not free, you're not fair, I think for it affects the outcome. Hence, I believe say the APC take them kind stance here where they don't take so. So I believe say the APC don't take the stand and the stand where they take for the country, not for just the APC, but for the country. Today we all go. Some people go happy about the stance where they go there against the stand where the APC don't take. But the APC just want to set example for say free and fair election for always prevail in Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much. These are the voice of Malcolm Conte. We'll go over to Cassandra. Cassandra, can you give us just 1 or 2 minutes of your time? This is Cassandra. He just come out of Germany, just come to this occasion. Now you find out London today. You meet concerned Sierra Leoneans. They can't organize a protest. Now in London, they don't kind of down the street right now. What exactly do they expect the outcome of this protest? Therefore, impact you, Sierra Leoneans, as well as people that want to live back home.
Well, my family, in any country, democracy is the key. We need democracy. You know why? Because we want with people the next election, they come and go vote. But if they feel, say, they don't thief the election, if they feel, say, the thing when they do not right, they're not going to come out and go say, tomorrow, I know they go because if I go, the votes not going to count. So now that message they want send to the people they say, they get for save the democracy of Sierra Leone. Because we are encouraged, because we don't say, forget power and through the ballot box. And we want to let every Sierra Leonean feel free for going to the ballot box and vote their right. Let them their vote speak for them. We don't believe again in war. We don't believe again for take gun. We don't believe again for going to bush. So because of that, we want the voice of the people then for be heard. And the voice of the people then will only be heard through the ballot box. So if they go vote, then thief their votes. And then no say, in all rights, we not get no results. Result they not come out, they not pull the results for let we see them. People they not even content that they side when they the election they don't call 60%. That is not right. We need justice in Sierra Leone. We want for let we people them. Then gladly said democracy day. We don't fight for this democracy long. We now want to go back to them the old days.
Thank you so much. I got one more question for you, Folego, and this is very, very critical. Now you don't count it to this demonstration, this project for count 6 for democracy to be restored in Sierra Leone. Yeah? And the only way where democracy will be restored in Sierra Leone, now Madam Leone insist they don't set a cabinet of ministers. Right. Now the international community, the watcher. We Sierra Leoneans living in the diaspora with the watcher. What is exactly what the international community do in order for offset that situation where people in the business are right now?
Well, the international community, una the father of democracy. Now una get democracy. And with the democracy, una bring account for let we able for run we country. So waiting Abby wants, waiting me they ask for now for let they interfere and let the right thing be done. The right thing is the people then vote for count, and if they're not saying enough as how the election result come out from new and the other side them, we want for let them do a re-election.
Thank you so
re-election
much.
we want them.
God bless you. Thank you.
So just comment.
So we did opposite the down the street right now. They are just reading the position letter with the position statement of the concerned Leoneans in the UK with regards to the outdoor protest and the reason to make this
Anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The United Kingdom and Sierra Leone share deep ties and values dating back decades. As moral guarantor of Sierra Leone, we are appealing to the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and his government to take swift and robust action to
So if anyone is joining us, this is the petition being read out by Mamadou Stephen. The letter that is sent or that is given to the Prime Minister is reading to that everybody.
Sierra Leone has never been this divided and on the brink of catastrophe in its entire history. Therefore, we urge you, Mr. Prime Minister, to use every power disposal to bring sanity to Sierra Leone, restore its democracy, and make sure the rights of the electorate are upheld. To our fellow Sierra Leoneans at home, we say to you, don't give up. There's hope. All is not lost. We want to assure you that we will continue to fight for you until we get justice. I want to wholeheartedly thank all the speakers, organizations, various media houses, and those individuals and organizations that generously donated to make this event, this peaceful march, a success. Furthermore, I want to thank all my colleagues at Concerned Sierra Leone and UK for working tirelessly to make this peaceful protest a success. Your drive and energy are commendable. Thanks go to the Metropolitan Police. This peaceful march, your level of professionalism is admirable, a stark contrast to the police in Sierra Leone. Long live our democracy, long live Sierra Leone, the land that we love. Yours truly, Mamadou Stephen.
Thank you so much. So that was the letter delivered to the Prime Minister being read by Mamadou Stephen. And on the other side, we have our beautiful sister standing with black balloons. That's a symbol of what has happened to our people. So they're going to release these balloons as a symbol or reflection to the people who've lost in Sierra Leone for all the atrocities, for all the deaths. The people will don't die in Salone. So then they get different messages. We read from Stand Up Against Tyranny, Say No to Election Malpractices, Stand Up for Democracy. So they're all them black balloons where they will can release very soon, where they symbolize all the people that don't die as a result of the atrocities that we don't cause to Sierra Leoneans then. So they just wait for let them get in the go ahead. So they sing the national anthem. So after singing the national anthem, There are other Sierra Leoneans, they will join them also, they sing the national anthem. We have those of Sierra Leoneans then here. People there, when they pass themselves, they cheer them up, they blow their on them, just support solidarity with the Sierra Leoneans. So now, at any moment, they will release the balloons for show sympathy for the brothers and sisters who don't die in the cause or in the fight for democracy. So while we wait for them to release the balloons, them, just the show now say we get a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they will left, they work them, will left what they do. They can purposely, for they can send a message to the world, say they stand with Sierra Leone against all the election disadvantage they go through. Democracy is being defeated and they are calling on the international partners, the UK government, the European Union and other members of the international community for let them come to the rescue of Sierra Leone, let them come for rescue democracy. So while they wait to get one of the brothers there, in fact one of our brother Yusuf, and this is Arun Pape Jallo, the main PRO, the mouthpiece of the media team, the man we always they share with information. Himself can join, is the pivotal to this arrangement today. So Arun, we wait for our sisters and for they release the balloon for show support and solidarity to we and brothers and sisters then back in Sierra Leone with that as a result of the defeat of the killing of democracy. So before that, I just want to let you share with viewers and listeners some of your thoughts about this campaign of protest so far of Sierra Leoneans in Downing Street.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. First and foremost, I want to tell my viewers and thank you for when they take one time, the opportunity for when they watch me. How they send this message around. This is a very remorseful day for say with democracy in the country. Because at the end of the day, with democracy, people that would get human rights violation in the country. These elections don't cause a lot of anarchy in the country. So we can't cry to our moral guarantors then for make them see with we as let them come before other things they can inside our country. And for the past 10 years, we all man witness civil war. So no one will go back to that side. So on that note, peaceful demonstration very, very paramount at this stage. So we are here today for talk to moral.
Okay, so now thank you so much, Mr. So they go over to we sisters and brothers on the other side with the black balloon for let them release the balloons then. So they walk slowly, singing the national anthem while they're ready for release the balloons then. For balloons that they go, them black balloons, so they symbolize love and support and solidarity to Sierra Leoneans, especially the one that will die within the cause for the fight of democracy. So may the soul of all those that strive for the prevalence of democracy in Sierra Leone rest in peace. So this is a live broadcast of Sierra Leoneans in London. We assemble.
Peace. Sierra Leone must have peace.
Thank you so much, brother. These are the message.
So many things need to be done in that country. Very cleanliness, godliness, togetherness, and we need to love each other. No Creole, no Mende. We all Sierra Leone, one people.
That's the message of a brother we just come, where they tell our peace. So we have a message where there is self-elected president in Sierra Leone. Please save democracy, no to autocracy, dictatorship, government in Sierra Leone. So that's the message from a sister where in South Africa tell me about the protest. We still get more people here. Sorry, I can't dislodge one of the members, very famous voice in the media of Banabo Moy. Banabo Moy, this is the APC Diaspora TV. If I can just 1 minute of your time, please, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. This is the man this way. He always very strong and hard against the atrocities of this current government towards people. And in not stand there alone, he don't try to galvanize a lot of people for country today and down the streets. But we can give a to the Prime Minister and members of the UK party. So Mr. Banabo Moy, so please you go able to share thoughts about these protests today and how you feel the turnout of Sierra Leoneans and how whether you come for show sake this gathering go about whatever we come for now today.
Well, good afternoon, my watch. This is a simple message. The message is simple. We all know what don't happen at Salon, especially this election. For the whole of the 5 years, what don't happen. So if the 5 years done, the people that don't go decide again according to what we lost say, then the result reflects the people their wishes. So for una waiting at Salon today, we are not got freedom for do what we do. And we waiting at the diaspora. If we not do nothing, it means we don't let this now we own way, and more especially in this country. This country they sponsor most of the financial activity in the country. Whether not for pay the military, for pay some other public institution, or this country that they sponsor. So if they don't wish, together with the wish of the people in our saloon, this government don't can defy. We know what it transpired before the election. The promises they will, they don't give. Say it will be a free and fair election. But in the end result is all but free and fair. This is not daylight robbery. So the people who come in today for can't complain, not to complain as such. But tell them say no more we but the country now, and we say fair in this country. And the money when they take for those sponsors are going part of with tax. And as citizens of Sierra Leone, say now we own responsibility for do waiting now. Not get the freedom for doing that. Now make we can submit a petition. Like I said, they know everything, but we can't tell they say we are serious about it, and we know they agree on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. But say this election, we know they ask for much. They get their own representative in the country. They all don't give their own observation for say the election not credible, the result is not fair, is not transparent. So what they can ask for from here is. We they say they will repeat this election from the registration, new voters ID card, and then do a fresh voting so that anybody where they are not all man will satisfy. We don't care about Mother being a president again, but we want that to be free and fair. Let all man satisfy say yes. The people they still agree with her. If you don't win again, let come on sample, not continue with the peace and the democratic process, because democracy not to event, now a process. You get a lot of limbs around it, but the central theme of holding democracy is free and fair election. So that is the reason we are here today. We can remind them people, they are not to complain no, because they say understand. We just can remind them say, we know what happened, we know they agree, and we know the country they will not agree. And of course, with constitution, with national constitution, you not tell we about one party state in that country. We now we go remember the 11-year civil war. The main protest, the one that we bring that word in, and that excuse they give. They say one party system is not good again in this modern day. So they want a multi-party election. Now this constitution, we tell we say we forget different parties then will create that democratic atmosphere. They don't can seize everything. Right now as we speak, now one party they operate in the country, and that party they not to party, not to government. So they beg the British government, they get the power, they get the might, all we they ask them for the will, for let them go intervene, let them redo this election. If they not redo this election, all the money they don't spend at that country they for stability, harmony, if they go in vain, because the poor people in our salon, when you push somebody till he reach at the wall, it will bounce. And when he bounce, the British people they know the repercussion. If you work for another country, The refugees that were able to run now Britain they come for them. And then on one that we they follow the politics that the refugee crisis in Europe today now a big debate. So we they tell them say therefore prevent this by intervening and make sure say the people and wishes be realized. Now that number get as part of the contribution for this protest and the message this will bring this afternoon. Thank you.
So Sambulem, una order way to what I don't say they are all about free and fair election. Let the winner really make let it become merit say now the winner of this election anyway. So all he wants now for the potential of having a rerun of this election. So again, we'll get one of the people that will be just done speak in the person of Dr. Sise. Dr. Sise, sorry, just I can get 1 minute of your time. You are live with the APC Diaspora UK TV. And recently, in a couple of minutes ago, you just address the people, you make some speeches, but to people will not get the opportunity for listening to you. You were able to repeat to the people when they listen to you now, what you just don't tell Sierra Leoneans and how you see the gathering of plenty Sierra Leoneans then, the importance of this gathering to be democracy in Salone.
I think the people of Sierra Leone did not ask them a question. In 1997, they were asked a question about democracy, and they stood up. They forgot about party, and they came forward. They make sure so they pull together, and then they removed the then coupists when Johnny Paul Koroma, and we restored the democracy. I think that make we been get the ensuing stability, the 2 or so decades that we follow. If again this time round, the people of Sierra Leone are asked a similar question when democracy, the people's vote has been overthrown, again, the people of Sierra Leone, they did it before, and we expect everyone to come forward again, or make we do it again once more. We need for reinstate democracy in Sierra Leone. We need for answer that question there, firmly, in the interest of posterity, or make sure say, we get a stable Sierra Leone we're able to develop. And that is what we are going to do this time round again.
So Dr. Sise, what's now the chance of this gathering, what if we say this gathering will inspire or make these changes to the demands of what we all get an hour for?
Yes, the people of Sierra Leone, unfortunately, we don't get any Sierra Leone anymore. We don't trample on them. They are no longer in existence. So the only side for turn to now the international community. And that is part of what we are doing today. We don't come, we can't cry to international friends, we international well-wishers, we international partners. When are they always on rise for help with? I remember when we even get the war in Sierra Leone, the British government, now the British government now ain't be able to step forward and we help people finish the war. They even lost a life there. SAS Bradley Tinion was lost in Sierra Leone in the process of helping the people of Sierra Leone. So this time round, once again, after decades, we've come back to you, the people of the international community led by Britain, our colonial friends, for make them come to rescue once more. When we are challenged, the impoverished people of Sierra Leone are crying to you. We don't turn back, we don't come. Let them again lead them international friends, let them come back and restore peace and tranquility in Sierra Leone, to make we able for develop once more. That is why we are here today, to speak to them, to appeal to them, to make them come to rescue the people of Sierra Leone.
So that's the key message from Dr. Mohamed Sise, and he says the key aim for being here is so that we can appeal to UK and other international partners so that they can come to the aid of Sierra Leone for restore peace and democracy, which has been once again taken away from the people. Thank you so much, Dr. Sise, for joining us. We'll come back to you while trying to get other people on the studio.
Thank you, APC UK Media. Thank you for the great job you guys
You're so welcome. Thank you. We still get Sierra Leoneans, although we don't pass the message and various speeches that don't go, some of the people that are still there around, they see like they're not satisfied. Some of them they even feel say, oh, if I have the opportunity in there again and make one more message, they want to make the message very clear and intense to everybody. Sierra Leoneans that they engage, other nationals them, that they come, that they ask what's going to happen, and indeed some of them are aware of what's they gone, and they also they give the support to Sierra Leone in the fight for democracy. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, this is the APC Diaspora. We're live now, number 10 down the street, and we get here so we famous faces in Mixer, get Fatia. They are all here. And Fatia, would you mind take an interview with our able women's leader? So this is Fatia, the famous face of this platform, having an interview session with the female, the leader of the women's chapter for the APC UK and I. Over to you, Fatia.
Yeah, good afternoon again. And thank you for one at the watch me every time on the join us, operate, consign on this platform. Please, when I share the live, when I like the page, when I subscribe, so as soon as we come on, when I go get the notification. When I thank you, when I watch Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all when I thank you, God bless you. This is the women's leader in APC UK and I district. Binti, why you introduce yourself, please, to the guests online?
Oh, thank you so much, Vera. Thank you, Madam Fatia. And thank you, UK and I social media, being a women's leader, BTCC, the representative for all the women and the whole of UK and I. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Binti, now regular now we platform. What thing are you thought today? What you see now today happened since 9 o'clock this morning to now? What thing are you thought?
There is nothing than the peace way calm and it exhibits itself because you can see the passion of people in their eyes. People are angry for waiting there and they want justice. When they ask for me, they say we will restore the democracy. All what I see is people wanting. People are really asking for make justice prevail. So in the atmosphere here today.
So what is your message where you get from the people that back home?
For people them back home, and they ask Una say, Una continue to be patient. We they work with Una and we they work for Una. We see the whole level post there and we work them today for Ghana. So we now Una soldiers them. We now Una they represent Una because Una then as a Una not able to promote because they intimidate Una. But one more Una no say this process will not begin. So now journey way we say we know the rest until we get what the intended outcome. So we there so not just UK and I the beginning of the week when I see America and we are going to see more of their wire so that we make sure say we don't clean you. They run for crap and go to street and say this is the Sierra Leone want for themselves.
Okay, you know the women's leader that they represent women at the UK. What do you get for telling women and people? We don't see how they suffer, how they break their market, the intimidation. This is a particular message we want to send to the women of Sierra Leone in general.
Hi, my sisters, my mothers, my daughters. Today, as a woman leader in UK and I, the message to Una is, Una continue for stand tall. Una see other country, the way women they talk, they make the rounds in the world. We country, they don't give we the chance, they value we important, and they're not like we and the mama them. Now we get them homes, so women them, Una come on and do. Una not take any intimidation from any. This is not about any party business. This is about we the woman then as Sierra Leone. So that we're able then as Sierra Leone and continue to look after we homes them, we pick them, and we therefore continue to improve ourselves. But we tell everybody say the women of Sierra Leone we are here.
Okay, lastly, this message you get for this
We know bypass.
We know want no bypass, no bypass. You cannot bypass. You get for come straight, then vote for you, then you win. All waiting they happen with the woman that we they suffer, we deny, we they suffer, we man, some of we man, and then we begin and then they will not mix pan politics, but this is national issue. Please, we did cry, we did vote, we did do everything for we rights and it's for democracy. So we don't want no bypass. Would I win, you win. When you lost, go serve na corner. Yeah? No killing, no police brutality, no army mutiny or whatever. We need a direct democracy, a peaceful democracy for make we all be happy. The poor person, the least person for be happy in that country, we country too small. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And they ask you a question again, Binti. Like I said, what's your message for this powerful SFP government?
Powerful SFP government just no say. Me as a women's leader and a born Sierra Leonean,
they tell them, say, hands off the democracy of Sierra Leone. Una hand back waiting due to Caesar. This election will happen, so we intend for get a free, fair, and credible election, but it wasn't. Madam Yo, Mr. Kone, Udebegna, Duya, Una hand we back waiting. This election is not for Una. Una rigam is fraudulent, and then we want systems in place. We want good governance. Una no go come and can rig, overtake waiting on due to Una, and we no go rest until they happen. So me your message is not just to the power, as me and mama of the woman and UK and I they send me a message not just to SLP but for the mama na the country when I Mrs. by BO. Now you like the post when I the right hand for the man where go sit down with government. Do you tell and say una more run come on at that place there. If una do una go see the difference because within your consciences, una know say the election not be una know they make the people of Sierra Leone happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, women leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a woman leader leads for the APC and I have been international leader as well. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you very much, my sister. We are very pleased.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, for bringing on. One last thing to any of the organizers, and then it's just about to win the success. Don't see him. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Where anybody no more?
Fatima.
Okay. We can talk to any of the organizer, anyone. Even if I am at Tassi, anybody organizing, that's what we pay inside. Or if we not get up because I'm not.
Okay, let's look for Yamasa.
Okay, once we wait for one of the organizers, for then can some we how the old protest goes. So we look for Myanmar or Yam. We caught up here with one of we social media advocates, when Nancy Steele, AK Shaw. So AK Shaw, I know say you under inside plenty for the success of this gathering here today. We see a lot of Sierra Leoneans then over, if I'm not mistaken, over 500 Sierra Leoneans then come or can send a message to the Prime Minister and the people of Britain about the derailing democratic situation in Salone. So again, now over to you, Nancy Steele, AK Shaw. Now tell me what you thought about this and how successful you feel this gathering be.
Well, I feel so eager for this successful because one, I don't want to go for now. We got an answer. Okay, this go for the continue. We don't go for stop. We go for continue till we restore democracy back to the country. Because now we're not the power party system again. What we don't see now, look like our party system. We just want for them. It's not about political. It's not about APC or SLP. It's about Sierra Leone. Now the democratic state that we get, not one party system. So we fight and we continue to fight for restore democracy.
So your message is you don't want let anything prevail the democratic situation in Salone.
No.
Like our group you say for white. If not then win fairly. So as they know win fairly, it means say the rights of the people in a Salone don't take it for them. And really then they out there and not get the voice for them, they talk for themselves. Now I make we say we represent them, we can't talk to them, and through international partner, let themselves go intervene into the situation and make a rerun of this election so that they go do them in a very fair manner. So,
are you going to celebrate?
So thank you so much, Nancy Steele, for your message. Your message don't go, Sierra Leoneans, they don't hear you, and we appreciate you so much as always ever for being there for Sierra Leoneans and always and they advocate for democracy in Sierra Leone. Thank you so much, and we hope you will get a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you. It's at the APC UK and I Facebook, influencer, now a reporter, now a writer, now everything, and he's a Sierra Leonean and he's a concerned Sierra Leonean. Okay, you put, please, you can introduce yourself to us, please, and tell the media.
Well, this is the cash box when they don't let me name. It was meant to be my program, the name of my program, but it's now my name. Yes, so, you know, like, for me, the passion I get for it, I mean, we lived life. We know we start from the bottom. We know what poverty means, and we see kids. And like now, like within the lives that we lived, was kind of like a life where, you know, we not be need for living. If only, you know, the leaders could have done what they should have done. And you know, so this is the reason why, you know, I am very passionate about Salone, because I know the prospect we Salone get. You know, I know what in Salone made up of. And until we get to that stage where we know, you know, what we're made up of, like we're going to be struggling. You know, and all this protesting, it is just about democracy. You know, for make democracy prevail. You know, so like it's a honor for Denaya and the guy for like these things like to the founders of democracy, the one that make democracy go to land, and you know, thank you to everybody. You know, we didn't get this opportunity, and it's so good that we're here, you know, expressing the voice of the masses in Sierra Leone. So yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you. What's the name of the
Sorry.
Well, I believe, you know, like for too long, you know, like people we don't ignore certain things that we're really important to read. And I believe the whole here is this demonstration people will say, but I believe it gets bigger impact, and I want to make them know, say, you know, like there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I strongly believe that. So we, you know, it's not like a normal thing where we just protest and then we just see us. No, things are going to change. Whether it means like, you know, like these governments go, like, but we have to find a way for them to go. We cannot let them stand, you know, sit by the power with like this blatant rigging and daylight robbery. No, it's not going to happen. And I want to make Sierra Leoneans no say they're not going to enjoy, or not. I shouldn't even say enjoy, because power not to go enjoy, but they're not going to stay there. We're going to do all we can for make sure say democracy prevails.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers online. Thank you for being with us for the past 3 hours since the demonstration this morning. Let's do quick short one for them.
Doctor, come please. Doctor, yes, please, I'm talking you. Please share, if you get the photo, please share.
Right, so we get the
APC Diaspora TV, online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. When I take it. These are the organizers, the people that will organize this protest concerned. When I get any message for people, then please.
Well, we just want to tell and say, let them hope that this petrol don't begin, we not go stop until we get justice. And so far, the wheels of justice, they turn. You see, the powers that be, they don't engage me fruitfully, and they will continue to engage me. And we will make sure, say, wait till we need as a robust action for what's happening. Because democracy in Salone, we therefore restore. Because let's stop and say we defend for democracy. It is non-existent. We don't respect the will of the electorate. People do not get opportunity for move really in Sierra Leone and associate as they wish. Also, democracy not a theory, not practical application, and we want that for the Sierra Leone. And by God, we will get them.
And they've also stopped the human rights abuses and the killings, extrajudicial killings. Absolutely, very, very vital. This like continuous process. Yes. We're not going to stop until it's done.
Thank you. The human rights abuse, people intimidation, and also also in terms of democracy, we really need to, like Mamadou said, it needs to be restored. It is broken, it is non-existent. So we self, we don't decide, we don't go stop, we go use we own voice and we go use we own power and we go use what we sabi for do for make sure say Sierra Leone one day things go get better. Thank you.
And also we want to take the special opportunity to thank the dynamic media team. Yeah, wanna make this very possible for we, because without the social media we are nothing. So we are all in this together, and let God continue for Giwi the resilience for let we create the change where we all the yearn for and we beloved country. Say no to intimidation. That's what we stand for.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. First, they say they go. They can. They go there. Now, interviews class. People they already wait for me. Then from here. I'm not getting a name.
Almami Kamara.
Okay. So these are the last interview they do for this session, following the successful demonstration, and we get one of a brother we named Almami Kamara himself Tinaptol at the gate of number 10 down the street. We can help for give the message to the UK government and other international partners them about the atrocities of democracy where we all not suffer as Sierra Leoneans, especially with the just conduct elections of June 24. So over to you, we brother. What are your thoughts about this protest and how you feel general about democracy and how the whole thing don't affect Sierra Leone and
to start with, I'm happy for giving me the opportunity. They put me live on screen so that people will see and see me own thoughts, my contribution I will for give. Is that the protest no can do today now a stepping stone in the right, because as we speak, Sierra Leone with the for level retrograde back to a one-party system, when that the bio administration or the illegitimate bio administration where they at the moment, now that's the one try for do. Because if they get a way for getting to parliamentarian seats, according to what Mr. Konegi, that already put with democracy at risk. And this is a cause what people don't die for. We don't get war, so don't not retrograde. We don't not allow this to happen. You know, so in my opinion, I feel say this protest will do so today. It will go a long way, and at the same time, many will press on BO for say that will call for an not get a rerun of the elections or call for produce or bring out the disaggregated forms what they ask and forgive. But if we just sit down, we back down, we allow this to happen, other person can do it back tomorrow. So we cannot allow Mother BO for continue time. You don't get it 5 years, last 5 years when I've been miserable. This you can't do anything. Now the country already they try for we are be isolated. And if we be isolated, definitely we can't do any much. We don't get an economy where we sustain it.
So what's now your message of hope to Sierra Leoneans them where them vote them say them disenfranchise them as a result of when they don't make their voice heard through the ballot box? Where and also you not get the opportunity for let them do the kind of demonstration where we don't show so today in the UK. What's now your own message of hope?
Well, the good of democracy, the beauty of democracy has been able to demonstrate now so today. Just to see if we get ourselves back in Africa or get on a Sierra Leone in particular, that will help the country follow it will develop from there. Because first and foremost, for there we get from the registration side, these elections they're already mad with corruption.
Irregularities.
The irregularities already start from there, from the one they don't start. It's not about the census that many times to me don't make any sense. Because census also in the elections. You don't get anything for do with the elections. The elections start from the registration. If people then come up for go register, they voluntarily register, all registration they do, but yes, they come out and register, they come back for votes. For votes again back, come on early in the morning, they don't sleep. Then give what they're able for give, for men and demonstrate, for the franchise, at the same time, even this franchise, put them back. For the people then come early in the morning, go for vote, then deprived of their civic right. You understand? And can they go ahead for people now see quite not say what they do so is wrong. So that make we they call for say now we get a democratic we they call we go gain at the country. At the same time, can another has to be brought to book because they already don't commit crime against the constitution or against the state. You understand? If it's not where you go that a fraud election result the man call. So to me, in my personal belief, I believe say Kone and others there has to be held accountable for let the country go there.
So indeed, the ECSF, that the people that will conduct the election, as our brother say, should be held accountable for the state of how we did so today. So thank you so much, brother, and thank you for joining the protest, which has been very successful here in the UK. Most of the members, they don't disperse, they don't go to their respective homes them and say they will converge at a later point, for let them go get further expression of their dissatisfaction of the democratic process in Sierra Leone. So for me, now the APC UK and I Diaspora TV platform, we just want to say goodbye to you for today's broadcast, and thank you so much for joining us. This is number 10 Downing Street, the heart of London, the center of London, the capital of the Great Britain. Thank you and goodbye, and thanks. Don't forget to join or share our platform, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter platform for further details coming to you live from the APC Diaspora TV. So from us and everyone, goodbye for now.